Yo, alright, am I heard? Is it too loud? Is it good? Does it sound good? Is audio good? Yo, what's up? Can y'all hear me? Not sure. Yeah, we hear you. Alright, bet. We're back at Top Step. I couldn't buy more Apex accounts because I need a credit card. But we're back. It's the bias and everything. We established our bias at 9:40. Still got another 10 minutes. Market is just opening now. Hold up. The market just opened, brother. We need to wait a couple minutes so the market could do its thing, give us a clear direction of where it wants to go. Good morning. How did you pass the Apex account already? I passed it on FOMC yesterday. We'll go over that in a bit. But I took two trades, 10 micros on both trades. Quick 1.5, quick 1.5. Yo. Is the audio good? I feel like something's wrong with it. Oh, there you go. My audio was wrong, bro. Now it's better. It's better. It was connected to the camera's webcams mic. All right, there you go. Hey, let me just fix my scene a little bit. I wanted to buy more Apex accounts, but I need a fucking credit card strictly. I'll probably try it for the next macro. But for this macro, we're gonna trade this top step account. Let me see. Let me get the chat. I mean 911 pre-market. Now only need 644 to pass my eval. Should I trade again or go again tomorrow? Fuck. Honestly, tomorrow. You already made hella bread. Like honestly, because what do you want to? Are you gonna wait for me to take a trade and then try to win that 644? I don't know, man. That's too much responsibility. I would wait. I mean, we did have FOMC yesterday. Usually, price action's going to be shit today, but we're going to observe. Oh, my eyes burn. If we're being logical, I should wait till tomorrow, but there's always a but. I missed yesterday. This live. What happened yesterday? We took two trades, break even on the live, but I traded FOMC off stream and I passed an eval. On Apex, you could pass them in 1 day, so that's dope. Nah. I didn't recover the top step account. It's blown. This is a brand new combine. I wanted to buy more evals on Apex because they're fucking $20, but I need a credit card for that. And because the macro's about to start, I just settled with Top Step. But I'll try to buy some more for the next macro. I was thinking like two evals. Do you know? Do you know tomorrow you come on my meet? What do you mean, brother? Is it $20 one-time pass? It's $20 with code MISC. Here, let me send the link here. It begins. It's $20, code MISC, and you could pass it in one trade in 1 day. That's exactly what I did. I will be giving away one account today and one account tomorrow with code MISC. It's 90% off right now, so the evals up to 150k. I mean, up to 100k. I think they're. No, I'm pretty sure all of the evals are 300k. I mean, all of the evals up to 300k, they're $20. But what changes is the activation fee. So, on from 25k all the way to 100k, so 25, 50, 100k, they're $20. I mean, $65 for the activation, and then 150, 200, and 300k, the activation is $120. So I'm probably gonna buy like two Apex accounts for the next macro. For this macro, I'm gonna trade this Top Step account if there's a trade. But I am trying to get more funding on Apex because you can stack up to 20 accounts, and that's fucking dope. If you ask me, that is dope. What up, Sam? What's up, brother? What is up? We're gonna establish our bias here in a couple minutes. We're waiting. That's all it is. We're doing a giveaway today on stream. Remember, if you want to participate, make sure you type in the chat. If you already type your good morning message, you're already in, but you have to be subscribed. You have to be subscribed. Good morning, good morning. We're waiting. We are waiting. Alright, let's do our bias real quick. Let's see what's up. Let's jump on the daily. What are we looking for today? That's what we're about to figure out. Have we tapped into this daily for value gap? We have not. On the daily, we're neutral. Let's type it out. On the 4 hour, we have just inversed this bearish fair value gap, making me bullish. Let's type it out. Trading inside and respecting this bullish gap right here. We're bullish on the 4 hour. On the 1 hour, we are trading inside this gap. We have just set liquidity here up top. We do have bullish and bearish imbalances on both sides. Neutral. Just take a look at this. This little fair value gap is aligned nicely to OTE. Maybe you want to see it trade down into this order block right here. Just leave it marked out. Let me change the color. So we're neutral on the 15-minute. More inclined to take longs on the 15-minute. And just by process of elimination right there, I think we're more bullish than bearish, although price could go either way. Not really too married to the bias. But I think we're looking for longs here. Let's keep it. Now we go on the 15-minute and we mark out our zones. We do have London low right here. Get the ray. You mark it out on ES and then Q. London low. Same thing on NQ. I mean on ES. Did you do the giveaway? Nah, we do it always at the end of the stream. London low on ES as well. Then we have this is the daily FVG. Daily FVG. Want to mark out every single zone. You go back to the 15-minute. And we mark out FOMC highs right here. So we have two stacked liquidity pools up here, which is nice. Ideally, we want to see price come tap into the order block for us to think about longs, which is OTE. We are just consolidating here. That's Asia low. If it's like 3 a.m. Oh yeah, that is Asia low. You're right. Absolutely Asia low. Right there. Absolutely right. Let's, let's change it. Asia. Absolutely right. Took a long down 300. Sheesh, bro. Gotta wait for the macros. Macro just started. Mm, let's zoom in on the S. We do have some internal SMT right here with these lows. Matrix smasher past TJR. What do you mean by that, brother? I mean, TJR, he's a good content creator. I feel like he has a lot of good free resources for the community. You could learn a lot from him. It's an inside joke. Fuck, I wasn't invited to the party, my bad. You want to see us tap inside of the order block. What is the giveaway going to be? It's going to be a free Apex account of any size up to $300,000. Up to 300K. Free Apex account of any size. To enter, all you have to do is type in the chat and be subscribed. My country is banned. Shit. Where are you from, brother? Why don't you do the live on Discord? Because I want to grow my YouTube channel. Because more people can find me through YouTube. Bangladesh. Shit. You want to see us tap inside of that order block? If we want to think about longs, there we are. Taps inside of that order block beautifully. Perhaps we want to see us inverse this breaker right here. If I don't win today, I'll go broke. Dog, come on. Don't put the pressure on me like that. How do I join the giveaway? You have to be on the YouTube live. There's no more SMT, by the way. The rally is continuing. Do we want to go for Asia? Bom dia, Rodrigo. Boshi, como está? Obrigado por venir al stream. Something like that. We want to see us. Any indication that we want to inverse, we're going to be aware. But I'm more inclined to take longs. If we want to trade down into Asia lows, that's alright. We wait. We wait. We are funded again, boys. I am not going to trade the funded account this year. I'm going to wait for next year. I'm trying to stack more fundeds. My boy Nico, what's up, brother? Actually, he's from Portugal. We're worldwide. You want to see us keep manipulating? I was saying we are funded again, but I'm trying to stack more funding for 2026. Next week is going to be the last week we're gonna trade before we go on our break. What am I gonna do in the break? Probably do some backtest streams. I'm gonna take the time to actually do some long form YouTube. What up, brother? Join the YouTube live. Do some long form YouTube talking about the road to glory. Talk about my strategy that I'm gonna use, the rules I'm gonna follow. Make the whole game plan in a more long form, in depth style video. And yeah, basically anything y'all need in the long form, let me know. Any suggestions are greatly appreciated. I'm more than happy to fulfill the requests. What's up, brother? Good morning, good morning. If you're just joining up, we have a bullish bias, not married to the bias. We are in a higher time frame, we are in OTE. We are trading inside of this bullish order block. We do have some zones, a 4-hour FVG right here. And we do have Asia lows right here. Here, give me a second, give me a second. Thought there was people at the door, but it was my brother's TV. All right, we're chilling. Any signs of retracement is where we're waiting. I mean, we're just straight dumping. There's nothing to trade right now, so we just wait. So yesterday's trade, let's see. Let's review yesterday real quick. While price, let me have NQ open here at ES. Wait, let me look at ES. Yeah, they're still both deep in the zone. There's nothing to trade right now. Just past a 50K combine. Let's go. NQ took London low and ES hasn't. Yep, we actually did sweep London low because we forgot to mark it. Right there. Wait, let's hold off of it. Oh yeah, we have a bullish SMT. I mean, but at the end we're still waiting for an inversion of a breaker block, right? I need 600 to pass my eval. Hopefully this PA give it. Yep. Hopefully, brother. But we wait to align to the trade. Does it mean it's bullish SMT because ES didn't take it and NQ did? Yes, sir. There's bullish SMT. When we sweep sell side liquidity on one asset and the other doesn't, it's bullish SMT. The stronger asset here would be ES, meaning that price still wants to continue to rally up. That is what the bullish SMT indicates. And as always, ES is the leading pair over NQ. So ES would always lead. NQ will always follow. In theory, we're trading inside of this 4-hour. If it wants to trade and manipulate inside of Asia low, we let it do its thing. The giveaway, if you want to join the giveaway, join the YouTube live.
All the details are in the YouTube live. Thanks. I noticed the 4-hour IVG as well. Bet. You remember the trade I took in F? Yeah. Bro, there was two beautiful unicorns. I'll review it after the macro because I don't want to miss anything. But I'll review it right now after the macro. But there was two clean unicorns. I was already aligned with the bullish bias on FOMC. Copy link of the screen. Copy link. Yeah, it's not letting me either. Shit's bugging. I mean, all other features work, but that one. It's been like that for days. I mean, in all honesty, we should probably like. I do have the Discord for Top Step. We should probably like let them know or something. I wouldn't count this as an order block, but we'll see. Probably in the lower time frame, we do have an order block on the 32nd. Do we want to go that low? Perhaps. We'll see. On ES, it did leave the order block though, however. Alright, that's perfect. On ES, it did leave the order block. We do have a massive bullish SMT. If we do inverse our ES, I would be inclined to take some longs. But we have to inverse that bullish order block on ES. On NQ, didn't leave an order block. On ES, it did. We're watching. Bro, give me one funded account. Help me, please. Join the YouTube live to get a chance to enter the giveaway. Please, no begging in the chat. If it wants to continue dumping, it dumps. Asia low, clear draw liquidity right here. We're waiting. Please help me. I need an account. My boy Joe in the chat. Begging. No begging in the chat, brother. You know better. Okay, I'm joking. Nah. Hold your words, dog. We just wait. We chill. We are printing more order blocks here, which is perfect on NQ and on ES. The moment we see a unicorn, we're taking it to the bulls. I mean, since we're so low already, probably want to see Asia low get swept before we think about longs. Because we don't want it to create equal lows, like displace off and then take it again, because a lot of the times it's going to edge the low here. So ideally we want to see Asia lows get swept. At least on NQ. Because ES still doesn't even sweep London lows, which is this one. Think Asia's drawn liquidity. I mean, just a couple more points to go. Around 20 points. But what are we going to do if we see an inverse to the upside like we're seeing right now? We need to see a shift in both assets. But ideally we do want to see Asia low get swept. Let's see what Price wants to do. Let's see what the Price wants to do. We are gonna get a new candle here in one more minute. New hourly candle in a minute. So we are funded again, boys. We passed on the count during FOMC yesterday. What are you looking for here? A unicorn, brother. Ideally, we want to see Asia lows get swept. The hour is going to change. I do want to see create that hourly bottom wick. And if you think power of three accumulation, we manipulate to Asia lows and we displace higher. I'm looking for that unicorn. We're more inclined for bulls than bears. But if we want to take bulls, we want to see Asia low get swept. We want to see a shift on both assets. Massive bullish SMTs. We're waiting. We are funded again, like I was saying. I wanted to buy more Apex accounts, but you need more credit on the credit card, so I had to settle with the top step. I'm not gonna trade the funded accounts this year, but I do want to get more funding. We do want to see that Asia low get swept nicely. Don't edge it. Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm looking at the group chat here with the boys. They got some greens. They caught the shorts. Happy for them. Just letting them know. Yep. Sweep of opposing liquidity once Asia lows get swept. Yup, Asia lows keeps getting edged. If y'all want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed to the YouTube channel and just comment. By commenting once, you automatically enter the giveaway. So if you put your good morning message, you're already in the giveaway. But you have to be subscribed. Just once, brother. We're doing the giveaway after we finish our trading session. I don't know if it's going to be this macro, next macro, last macro. I don't know, but we're doing it. Good morning. There y'all are. Just need 400 to pass and get funded, waiting for the Asia low to get swept. We're waiting. Good morning, nice work, bro. Thanks, brother. Roger, good morning, brother. And this is what I'm talking about. It loves to edge. It loves to edge that Asia low. And I don't really like that to take for longs. Because what does that do, or what does that tell me? So we have three equal lows here with the strong draw on liquidity being Asia. What do I expect? The price to rebalance, maybe to equilibrium, and continue to sweep that Asia low. So even if we do inverse, we'll see what happens. React, don't predict. Yep, we're chilling. Yo, bro, good luck. Thanks, brother. Chilling. We are inversing on both assets. We have placed a unicorn. How am I? How happy am I about that? I don't know. On both assets, we did. We are leaving a unicorn. We might look for a trade here to give it a stab. It's around. Yeah, we could open 4 contracts. Looking for a 2 to 1. Probably around there. Limit buy 4 contracts. Just about. Let's see. Just give it a stab. We have shifted on both assets. We still don't tap on any of the assets. Let's see if we get tapped in to the trade. We do have a unicorn, however, and I'm willing to give it a stab. We're de-risked on this eval. Usually I will risk about $500. We're gonna risk 300 here. Please follow at your own risk. I am not a financial advisor. We might not even get tapped here. We might not even get tapped here. And that's alright. What does pre-macro sweeps of liquidity imply? I mean, there's still sweeps of liquidity either way. Don't really imply much, but just a sweep. If we sweep this highs, we're gonna cancel our order and we're gonna wait. Yeah, this is already like too far deep into the range. We do have, let me see. We have any other time frame to go off? We don't. We do have this other, it's not really a block. It is a order block on ES. I think it looks cleaner on ES, but we're gonna cancel this. We're not gonna take this trade. You got a new account? Yeah. For Apex, I use Tradeovate. Yes, sir. You must use Tradeovate if you want to use TradingView. So what happened was yesterday during FOMC, I passed my account. I got funded, and I tried to buy some more accounts right now in the morning, but you need a credit card. I think I'm gonna wait. I do want to buy some more accounts for Apex. You could get up to 20 accounts funded. There's a link pinged in the chat. They have a 90% discount sale, so all the accounts are $20 for evals. And once you pass them, the activation is $65 of accounts up to 100K. TP just hit. Good shit, brother. No trade for us. Those Asian lows seem pretty juicy. A lot of people got edged right there. A lot of people had to take profit on Asian lows and they just got fucking diced. Are they trailing drawdown the Apex accounts? Yes, sir, they are. Two, 5, 5, 8, 9 short. If it's your strategy, short it, brother. We're not shorting on no signals. We wait and react to see what price wants to do. What up? What up? What up? Carlos, what's up, brother? Are you who you think you are? Are you Shaq? What's up, brother? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. First timer. Are you Shaq, though? My boy Carlos. It's going for that 4-hour FVG to bounce back. Yup, but we wait. We wait. We react to price. We don't chase the price, alright? We wait. We see a unicorn, we trade it. For now, there's nothing for us, no trade for us, so we don't trade it. That's it. It's not that deep. We wait for now. Macro's about to finish. We might not even trade this macro, but that's alright. Gotta detach. No feelings attached. Let's see. Let's read part of the manuscript right here that I have here on my wall. So, right here in my face, I have my funded a trader certificate. If y'all are funded or just recently got funded, please print your certificate and hang it up somewhere to remind you what we're doing. And just below that, I have a profitable trader's manuscript. And the first line it says, I am a profitable trader. I'm a professional trader. I move with purpose, not emotion. My job is not to predict. My job is to react with discipline. So, what does it mean by that? We react, we wait to see if there's a unicorn. If there's no unicorn, or if anything invalidates our trade, we don't trade it. If there's a unicorn, we trade it. That's it. We have to be mechanic, emotionless. All right, so this macro's over. I'm not gonna take anything this macro. Nothing for me to take here. For yesterday, what happened yesterday? Let's look at what happened yesterday. So we had a clear draw on liquidity. Both of the trades I took yesterday on stream, this was always my final draw on liquidity right here. This high right here is what I wanted to see get taken. So, wait, never mind. It's this one over here. Yeah, this high right here. Wanted to see this high get taken, right? Coming into FOMC, we only took longs yesterday because we had a bullish bias. At the end, the longs ended up playing out. But during the FOMC, if I zoom in to the 1 minute, so you could see the unicorns that I took. Beautiful unicorns, by the way. Give me a second. Let me just remember and find them. All right, yep. Perfect. Yeah, I see them perfectly. So news opened at 2. We had this bullish candle. We were ranging, didn't take no trades here. We displaced here down in the 5 minutes. There's a bullish FVG that's getting respected inside here. So I was already in a bullish bias. We did have a beautiful breaker block right here that gets inversed pair with a breakaway gap right there. This was the first unicorn I took on the news. I had my limit set. I went heavy. I went 10 contracts targeting the high right here. We went heavy on the eval right there. This was the first trade that I took. Stopped just below this low. My risk was just about like 600 bucks right there. And it displaces and it sweeps me beautifully. All right, this was my first TP. Price comes back, sweeps this internal short-term low, still respecting the 5-minute bullish FVG. And same thing, we have a breaker block right here. All this is the breaker block. We have a breaker block right there. We have a breakaway gap right here. And there it is. That's the beautiful unicorn, bro. Beautiful unicorn. This is the second trade that I took. Placed my limit. Was expecting the displacement. My target was all the way the highs over here. But I just needed a total of $3,000 to pass the account, so it took me out like right here, or just about. But my target was the highs here. And this is what I mean. Clean unicorns, efficient A plus unicorns are never going to leave you in drawdown. This is why it's important to move to break even. This is why I move to break even so constantly. Because if we're only looking to take A plus setups, the unicorns are never going to leave us in drawdown. Same thing here. Look, it never leaves us in drawdown. It goes straight to TP, bro. So what do we do when we sweep some highs? Automatically, we move to break even, bro. This is the reason, because we want efficient price action. We want to take good unicorns. How did you know it was a unicorn in that first macro today? I mean, we didn't take it, but I could let you know. So those were the two trades to pass my eval, the Apex eval. Two beautiful unicorns, clean unicorns, aligned with my bullish bias already. We did have two break evens. We did have a 15-minute unicorn. Let me show you that 15-minute unicorn that we took that ended up playing out beautifully. If y'all remember that. Right here. This is that 15-minute unicorn. We have our breakaway gap right there. We have our breaker block right here. We took this trade. It ended up being a break even because we ended up consolidating. We tapped here. So our entry was right just about here. Our stop loss was just about there. And I was targeting this internal high right here. My stop loss was just about in the 2-to-1 right there. So we displaced. We came back. We displaced a little bit. I moved to break even. We came back. I get tapped out, and then price ends up taking our full TP, which this was our full TP. We had partials. So this was our partials, and this was the final TP. But we wouldn't have held. At the end, we got stop break even, but it was a 15-minute beautiful unicorn right there that we took yesterday. Like I said, all this, even if we get stop break even, if we take small loss, all this, it stacks up, right? It adds to the conviction, bro. Bro, I just got 150K account. I used your code, but I didn't see anything about one day pass on the description of the account. Where can I check if it's one day pass? Look, I got an email. I'll show you the email. So you could be certain. I mean, you have my word because I passed it in one day yesterday. Let me see. Christmas came early. Yep. Right here. 90% off, 50% recurring month. The price is right here, and then it says additional perks. Oh, you can't even see it. Additional perks. Reset $60. 1 day to pass right there. No consistency rules and evaluations. Up to 20 PAs accounts per household. Right there. 1 day to pass, bro. You're big chillin'. Question: how did you know unicorn first macro? Thank you. Do you only trade macro? Yes, I trade. So no trade till 10:45. Exactly, bro. Right now we wait. So right here, why was this a unicorn? Because right here we have a bearish order block. So what is a bearish order block tell us? That it wants to keep pushing the price lower, right? So what is my target? What is the draw on liquidity? Asia low. So you can even see here that price taps this bearish order block with a wick, and it fails to take the draw on liquidity. Even though we swept the short-term low, that already makes it a breaker block, right? But If there's bearish order flow, we want to see bearish confluences get respected. In this case, since we didn't sweep Asia low and price inverses, that to me already signals that we're disrespecting bearish order flow. So this bearish order block becomes a breaker block. And when you pair a breaker block with a breakaway gap, we have two gaps. We have one gap here. We have another gap here. My trade would be this. The nearest breaker block. We give our stop loss some room to allow it to tap that second breaker block if it wants to retrace, but it shouldn't. And we target a clean 2 to 1 right there. So in the a beautiful unicorn scenario is that this candle wicks, taps inside of that breakaway gap, inside of that unicorn stack with the breaker block, and it displaces. So this is the unicorn. How did you draw it though? With rectangles right here, breakaway gap. You can see a fair value gap right there, fair value gap right here, two fair value gaps stacked. We have our breakaway block right here. This is a bearish order block that gets tapped once, displaces, fails to take the higher time frame sweep of liquidity, gets inversed. Of course, this didn't end up playing out. This didn't happen. I did not take this trade because it didn't tap. We want to see it tap. But that is the gist of the unicorn. How long for them to give the eval? I mean, it should be like 5-10 minutes. If you go on your, I think they should already give it to you, bro. I think it's almost instant. If you go on your dashboard, you should see your Apex. You should see your Apex Tradeovate account login. If you click on the dashboard, you should see your login credentials. So what you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to open a new tab on Tradeovate and log in with those credentials. So look, something like this. You go on your dashboard, and right here, Tradeovate account. You have to go on your dashboard though. There's a 90% sale right now on Apex. Um, I'll probably hold off. I think I'll buy the accounts for tomorrow's trades. I'll have them ready for tomorrow and for next week. But I am gonna stack up on some. I don't know, probably like three accounts, three more accounts. We'll see. We'll see. There is also Juan. There is a lot of helpful resources within the Apex support. Very detailed guides. No trades yet. No trades yet. We did have our limit set for unicorn because it aligned, but price just ended up displacing. How to join the giveaway? If you want to join the giveaway, all you have to do is comment here on the stream. Once is already your entry. So you just have to comment once. You don't need to spam. You just need to comment once, and you have to be subscribed. There's SMT at the bottom. Yes, there is. We're waiting for the macro. We are waiting for the macro. You haven't watched that? Yeah, there's SMT here at the lows. London low got swept on NQ, but ES did not sweep London low. Right here, look, London low gets swept, and ES hasn't swept London low. We're chilling, brother. Do you think Apex is way better than Top Step? You mean? I mean, I don't think it's better. In all honesty, I feel like beginner wise, Top Step is a much more friendlier, easier prop firm to trade. Apex is definitely more on the advanced side, in my opinion, because of the consistency rules with the evals. You have to be consistent and very disciplined with your trading, your trading rules. You can't full port. You can't gamble. You can't. And Top Step is a little bit more flexible and allows more gambling on on their account. So, I mean, at the end, if you're actually looking to make money long term, you shouldn't have an issue with Apex, and Apex works at the end of the day. Like I said, just more strict consistency rules within the evals. They don't like seeing like spikes. Like one day you made $2,000 and then the other days you made 200. You're probably not gonna get that payout. You want to see consistent wins. So me that I trade strictly the unicorn, strictly the same risk, same reward. I shouldn't have an issue. But I'm gonna test it out. I want to test it out. I'm so used to Top Step. Yeah, bro. I mean, you'll get the hang of it quick. So once you get your Tradeovate account, make sure you log in, you go on add-ons, and make sure you tick TradingView on. You check TradingView on, then you go on TradingView and you log into your Tradeovate account, and you'll be able to execute trades. And it's very different, brother, from Top Step. All right, TradingView is a whole different realm. Like I said, Top Step is very beginner friendly. It's very not restrictive in the rules. Apex also is live trading drawdown. Yep, trailing drawdown is another thing with Apex that you have to be careful with. Make sure you read the rules, all right? Make sure like you just not like full porting. Read the rules, please. Be careful. We're waiting for the macro. What's up, Oscar? How you doing, brother? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're chilling here, waiting for the macro. We're chilling. No trades yet. Detached. The second line from the Profitable Traders manuscript, it says, "The market is not my enemy. It's a mirror reflecting my patience, my greed, and my control. When I'm calm, the market rewards me with clarity. When I chase, the market punishes me with chaos." How many payouts have you gotten? Fuck. I mean, I've gotten around 10K in payouts, probably, within the year. I mean, if I show you the payouts, I might have to show you how much I've spent on accounts. And I don't really want to do that. I'm not profitable yet. I'm absolutely not there yet. You can see the payouts here. Just about. I did get a couple payouts before the new dashboard, so some payouts don't show. I do have them in my Wise account though, but these are the payouts I've taken. The new dashboard came on within this date, about July, but I've been trading since January of this year because the year's still not over. I've gotten some decent payouts, some hefty payouts, enough to give me conviction that this is possible. But I'm absolutely not there yet, nor have I claimed I'm there yet. There's still a long way to go, but I feel like I've gotten enough payouts, enough to tell myself that this is actually possible, that I could actually make money off this. What do I need? Consistency. That's all I need. What do I need? Discipline. What do I need? Follow my rules. That's all I need. So can I do it now? Yes, you could do it after you purchase the account. Go on your Tradeovate, log in, and then you're gonna see on the settings. Go on settings, on Tradeovate, and then add-ons, TradingView. I made 800 last month after 4 years. After that, I lost 200 accounts and 3 challenge accounts. It happens, bro. The payouts fuck with your mentality, fuck with your brain. Were you able to find it, Juan, or not? Here, let me see if I could help you here. Let me see if I can help you here. Okay, so look, Juan, if you're here, I'm here on Tradeovate. I clicked on this, risk settings, add-ons, then trading view. You activate it. That's all you have to do. Made 222 on Top Step and 2253 on the futures DSTs, but I'm still far from the profit target, but I like myself out for discipline. 2 trades, 2 wins. That's the thing. This is what I try to enforce, right? I've definitely not made it yet. I've definitely not a consistently profitable trader. But what I do want to push here, or the message I do want to push here, is discipline, following your rules. That's what I want to enforce here, bro. Because how many times have we told us that if we stick to our rules, we would have made money? If only I stuck to my rules, I would have gotten the payout. I would have still had the account. I would have passed my account. It always comes that back to that. It always gets back to if only I had stuck to my rules, bro. So if you're at this stage, what do you have to do? Bro, stop clicking the button. Follow your rules. Be disciplined. Detach. Let go. This is like a lifelong journey, bro. The sooner you realize to detach from the fucking charts to click the button, the sooner you're gonna be profitable. Of course, you're not gonna see the money right away, but after an accumulative amount of days where you follow your rules, eventually you will have made it. But you have to do it every single day. That's the trick. You have to be a profitable trader every day. Being a profitable trader is not a goal or a place you reach. You could be a profitable trader today. It's a decision you make every single day, bro. Do you do what profitable traders do? Do you journal your trades? Are you disciplined? Do you follow your strategy? Do you follow your rules? Do you wait to align with time and price? If you do all those things, you could do those today, by the way. If you do all those things, you're a profitable trader. So you have to do all those things every single day. If you don't do any of these things, or if you're missing one or two or three, you're not a profitable trader. You're bound to blow your accounts. You might get lucky, but you're bound to blow them, bro. So this is the whole point of me being here on stream, me documenting the journey. I want to prove to myself, I want to prove to you all that it's actually possible. I haven't made it yet, but what good would it be if I start streaming whenever I already made it, right? Whenever I already have all the Lambos, bro, the big house. Oh yeah, I made it in trading. Like you wouldn't have seen the hero's journey, right? You wouldn't have seen what it takes to get there. The trading journal, all right, I'll send it through here. I'll send it through the chat if you want it. I'll send it through the chat, but you have to promise you're gonna journal your trades, brother. If not, what's good to have the journal? Enjoy. What I like about TFD, the futures desk, is that they have the best website. Part of your dashboard. I mean, also here in Top Step, there's a good journaling. You could journal your trades. Right here it says add journal. Type it out. You could add screenshots, your entries, whatever. So there's literally no excuse for journaling, bro. For me, what works for me is I made a Google Sheets. People use Notion. People use Topstep. People use Tradezilla. People write them fucking down, bro. Screenshots. People use Discord, bro. Whatever. Literally, there's no excuse not to journal. But at the end, that's what it takes. If you really want it, that's what it takes. The third line in the trader's manuscript, it says, I don't need to trade often. I need to trade precisely. Every setup I take must earn its place. I trade quality, not quantity. I wait for alignment, not excitement. TFD, are you promoting TFD, brother? I don't even know what the fuck TFD is. But like I said, that's what it takes. Discipline, patience, and it's what I'm trying to prove here. If y'all have any questions, personal, trading wise, you can ask them now in the chat. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is comment. If you already put your good morning text in the chat, if you already typed something in the chat, you've already entered. But you have to be subscribed if you want to enter. You must be subscribed if you want to enter. We're subscribed on YouTube. I'm subbed on Insta. You have to be subscribed on YouTube now. Okay, now on YouTube. Alright. Subscribed on YouTube. That's what I mean, brother. The price went high without us? Nah, hell no. That's FOMO. The price does whatever it wants to do, bro. Oh, we're moving shit around, my bad. The price does whatever it wants to do. There's gonna be more setups, there's gonna be more trades. We wait to align with them. If there isn't, we don't take a trade and that's it. We're gonna follow our rules. If you're trading the unicorn, gotta follow the rules. Macro's just about to start in a couple more minutes. For now, we observe and we wait. These Asia lows look juicy, they're untapped. At the end, this is what the bullish SMT dictates. ES did not sweep London low, and we had a very bullish push on ES. Very bullish push on ES. So in the end, it was giving us the signals that it wanted to flip bullish. People capitalized here, down here, taking trades, taking longs. Good for them. We did have a setup, but price didn't tap us, and that's all right. No FOMO. We're chilling. What's up, Curse? What's up, brother? How you doing? So choppy. Now we wait for the macro, brother. In macro is when the movement starts. That's why we have to wait for the macro. Patience, brother. For how long is the promotion for 1 day to pass? So I think it's 5 more days. So it's gonna be till next Monday or Tuesday. I did the Apex deal, but actually went with charge, brother. Fuck. Can't even trade NQ. No, you're kidding, bro. And what are you gonna do with that one? Yeah, you have to make sure you click on the trade of it. It's kind of confusing. It happened to me too on the first time I ever purchased an Apex account. 5 more minutes for the macro. Let me take an eye on the higher time frame to see what we're doing. That Asia low still looks juicy. Still neutral on the 4 hour. Yep, that Asia low looks very, very juicy. We are displacing, however, from a bullish fair value gap. So here in this case on the 4 hour, we're bullish still. Same thing on the 1 hour. We did sweep this candle's low, making us still bullish. On the 15 minute, we're tapping inside of a bearish. The 5 minutes, we're inversing bullish PD arrays inside of a OTE of the range, bearish on the lower time frame. So we're gonna wait and see what price has in store for us. We do have bearish SMTs, however. The Asia lows still look juicy. We're gonna wait. The 4 hour FG was strong liquidity bust of that, but it seems it will mitigate to those Asian and London highs. What do you think? I mean, the Asian and London highs have already been swept on yes, so we do have bearish SMT. We have SMTs on both sides of the trade. So we're gonna see what price wants to do. 5 more minutes for the macro. When is the macro? 10:45. Would you have entered if the price tapped into the FVG at 10:03? Yes, that was my entry. We did have our entry set right here. Below the low. Targeted 2 to 1. That was my limit right there. We didn't get tapped, but that's alright. Yo, I'm finally understanding this shit. Like I'm seeing it like the Matrix now. Yes, sir. You're putting the Matrix glasses on? That's the plan. What is your core technique for scalping? I wait to take the unicorn. Price could do whatever the fuck Price wants to do, alright? No FOMO. We're detached. You taking a trade today? Not yet. Not yet. If you want to enter the giveaway, we're doing a giveaway. Once the stream is over, we're doing a giveaway. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is one, be subscribed on the YouTube channel, and two, comment in the chat. With one comment, you automatically already enter the giveaway, but you have to be subscribed. Made 800 of that long when it bounced. Asia low, but I could have passed my eval if I risked how I should have. But all good though. 800 is a lot of money, brother. 800 is a lot of money. Yo, it's Deli from YouTube. What's up, brother? How you doing? We wait for the macro. Yes, sir. It's macro time right now. We do have a mitigation right here. Hmm. All right, we're kind of in the tricky situation because price could go either way. So we're gonna watch carefully. We do have a mitigation block. Let me remove all the noise. We do have a mitigation block right here. Since ES is so bullish, I wouldn't mind taking some longs. But let's see. Let's see if it wants to leave a gap. The macro has just started. We did sweep this internal. This is also SMT with ES. So we have SMT right there. My boy Trey could finally comment. What's up, brother? Someone just commented a dot to be in the giveaway. Yes, sir, brother. They want to lock in their entries. And at the end here, we do have a bearish unicorn right here. I'm not gonna click the button. I'm not too sure. I'm not too certain. I don't feel very confident on this trade. So if I don't feel confident, if I don't feel it, I'm not gonna take it. But we do have a unicorn right here. And we would have already been in the good side of the trade. Break even. Damn, that would have been a clean no drawdown unicorn right there. Loves to hedge. We're not gonna play on copium though. We're waiting. 2 times in a row we skip. Doesn't matter, brother. There's gonna be more setups. No FOMO. That's TPU right there. I'm not gonna force trades if I don't feel confident in them. And that's TPU right there. No drawdown. Beautiful unicorn right there on the bears. I mean, we are getting some strong movement, which is good sign. Tapping inside of this 5 minute. We had a good unicorn continuation towards the 5 minute. Looks like sell model. I mean, yeah, because it's selling. Price is unpredictable, bro. Price could do whatever the fuck it wants to do. What could happen here? We could inverse and go for Asia lows. Or we could wick and push higher. Price is unpredictable. Can you explain more on the trailing drawdown on Apex? I think it sucks. I'm not 100% sure, but the trailing drawdown is of unrealized profits. So if you peaked, I don't know, if the account is $50,000, right? And you're in an open position, and the highest that price went is $500, it trails. But like I said, you could find articles on it. I'm not 100% sure of how it works. But I've never had an issue. I've never had an issue with that trading drawdown where I get stopped out or anything. Nah. That's a nice unicorn right there. No drawdown unicorn. And we're still displacing. Towards Asia low, perhaps. But beautiful high conviction. Sell unicorn right there. But trading drawdown is the most horrific thing that could happen when having a break even trade, am I right? I mean, like I said, I took 2 break even trades yesterday. And then on FOMC I passed it. Me missing all these A plus to get the D minus. Perhaps. Perhaps. We chillin'. At the end, we rather be aligned with the higher time frame draw. We're chillin'. But like you are in drawdown because of break even trade. I mean, yeah, I get it. I mean, but at the end, it's only on the eval, right? And they are $20. So, would you still trade that first macro? The unicorn? Yeah. If it tapped, yeah. If you're not losing, you're already winning. My brother forgot to put the English comment, but he's right. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. People want to make money. People want to make money. But what we have to be doing is disciplined trader. Your broker, the commissions are high, brother. I honestly have no idea, bro. I just trade and that's it. I honestly don't know. What was the logic for what? For this unicorn? We have a nice bullish order block here that gets disrespected, making it a mitigation block paired with a gap. with a beautiful displacement gap. Stops above the high. Limit entry once it taps. Target a 2 to 1. Or target the halfway point of the 5 minute and you get a no drawdown trade right there. Beautiful unicorn. We weren't confident in trading it. We wanted it. We were bullish, more inclined bullish on the higher time frame. I wasn't feeling too good about taking the trade, so I didn't take it. But it worked out. And what does this help us with? The conviction that the unicorn works, and that's it. I know people are here to make money and shit, but it doesn't work like that. If price is unpredictable, how do you find the unicorn to sell in the graphs? You wait to align. When all your confluence is stacked is when you take the trade. So you're reactive. Instead of trying to predict, you react. I mean, try it out. Try it out, Juan. Let me know how it goes. Give it a try. Give it a spin. I mean, yeah, you could trade like more safer, different strategy. I mean, at the end, all AVIX is doing is trying to avoid gambling and try to enforce good trades, right? Which could be annoying. But at the end, it's a 1 day to pass. I mean, it's just on the eval. The trailing life drawdown is just on the eval. We are going to do a giveaway at the end of the stream. If you want to enter the giveaway, okay, that's no problem. If it's just on the eval, that's some. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. $20. Try the eval. If you pass it, the activation is $65. Entry not tapped. We didn't do anything here. We wait. We wait. We need to be more relaxed on the markets, bro. I know we're trying to make money. I know this is the reason why we're here, but we can't be overly too attached with the charts, bro, with the candles. Oh, we missed this, we missed that, we missed that. The comment, we missing all these A plus to get a D minus. We gotta chill, brother. It's not that deep. We're acting like if there's no more A plus setups ever. This was the last A plus setup that was gonna show up. That's how we're sounding. And it's not the case, bro. You gotta refine the eye. We gotta keep building that conviction. The reality is December price action hasn't been the best. It's no excuse, but you want to be more cautious. You want to be more keep training the eye so when January comes, when the price action settles, you take a trade. No begging in the chat, Nico, please. We're not gonna force a setup. We're gonna wait. We're gonna align. So this was a good trade, and then Like I said, come FOMC, there was a good trade in FOMC. There was a good 15-minute unicorn yesterday. On Tuesday, there were some good unicorns. On Monday, there's always unicorns, bro. But do you have the patience to wait for them, to align with them, to feel confident in taking, all right, this is a good unicorn to take? That's what it takes to be profitable, bro. Today's PA was way better. Yeah, it definitely was. A lot more movement. I mean, the day just started, bro. We're still in the second macro here. We still in the second macro here. We rejected nicely off this bullish, but no trade for us yet. We are bullish on the higher time frame, so we're waiting. We're waiting to align. We did have a good bearish unicorn right here for a continuation inside of the bullish FVG. Like I said, this just helps us with our conviction. No drawdown trade. These are the trades we want to take. No drawdown trade. You sweep these lows, you move to break even, because price shouldn't come back. So we wait. There's still the macro. There's still 15 more minutes for the macro. We'll see what happens. We still have another macro to go. We're gonna wait to trade it, and that's that. And that is that, brothers. When's the giveaway? We're doing the giveaway at the end of the stream. So if we take a trade right now in this macro, might be the only trade we take, and we'll do the giveaway. If not, till the next macro. If you want to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is be subscribed and comment on the stream. If you comment once, you'll automatically enter, but you have to be subscribed. Where's the giveaway? On YouTube. Do you use MT5 or MT4? None, brother. I use Project X and TradingView. Rigged, I won the combine. Chill. We're doing the spin again. You kind of resemble Jersey Joy. You're the second person that tells me that, and I don't know who that guy is. My boy Gerardo, what's up, brother? How many combines you got? Right now, just this one. I did pass a Apex eval yesterday. I do want to I want to take advantage of the discounts. I want to buy more Apex accounts. I want to stack more funding for 2026. I'm not going to trade any funded accounts here in December. Jersey Joe? Who the fuck is Jersey Joe, bro? I don't know who Jersey. You're the second person that tells me that I can't even find him anywhere. You you make the sales and trading view. Project X and TradingView, yes. What's the direction of the Nasdaq today, 4 hour and the daily? I mean, I'm more inclined bullish today, more inclined for longs. We are, we did respect this bullish fair value gap here on the left. So I would be more inclined to be aligned with longs. We tapped inside of this unicorn again. Damn, taps the unicorn again and we get a nice displacement. Giving us a unicorn inside of a unicorn. We'll see. Fool me once type beat. How long have you been trading? Casually trading, or just like for fun on the side for about 5 years. Try 6, 7 years. I've been trading since I was 17. I'm 25 now. I first got into trading when I was 17. But I started taking trading seriously and professionally in January of this year. I bought my first ever account on January of this year and I passed it and I printed out the certificate and I have it here right in front of my face. January 20th to be exact is when I passed the account. And I got a payout from that account. From that first account, passed it, payout. Of course, I blew it after. I mean, casually, right? 6, 7 years casually where you don't know what the fuck you're doing. You're just gambling. Like, you're just clicking buy and sell. You think the candles are cool. The chart is cool. Like, you don't really know what the hell you're doing, right? I had these 9 to 5 jobs, matrix jobs type shit. And trading was always something I had on the side just as a hobby because I thought it made me look cool. Because I thought it was cool that people were making money off this. How long have I been trading ICT then? All right, that's the question I was waiting for. I've been trading. I learned. I first heard about ICT February of 2024. Um, and I basically the moment ICT was mentioned in my ears, it was actually mentioned by someone here in the comment section. My boy Trey, he mentioned it to me. We did tap this unicorn. Might give it a stab. Low cons, unicorn inside of the unicorn.
Order filled.
Let's give it a try. Above the high. Let's see if we can sweep this low. We are heavily de-risked. I'm not too interested in gambling or going heavy. We did have a unicorn inside of a unicorn. Unicornception. Let's see if we get a nice displacement. Perhaps I could take 2 contracts off here. I never do this. I never do partials. Let's do a partial right there at this swing low. And let's take that last contract here. So like I said, I started trading ICT February of last year I started learning it, and it took me a full, like, from February all the way to January, bro. I just locked in, taking notes, watching videos, consuming a lot of content, backtesting, uh, asking questions to a friend about ICT, and just going in depth, going deep into learning. It's a win, surely. I wouldn't know, brother. We just detach and let price do its thing. Might be the only trade we take today, and we could do the giveaway. How many payouts have you gotten at the stage? Yeah, I showed my payouts here earlier. I'm gonna show them again after the trade is over. But I've taken around 10K in payouts. I don't even want to tell you how much I've given back to the markets. I've never claimed to be a profitable trader. I am not a profitable trader. However, I have made about 5, 6, 7 payouts, probably 8. That to me is enough confirmation that this trading shit is possible. But what do I need? Discipline. What do I need? Patience. What do I need? Follow my rules. So me documenting it is part of that. We are trading inside of a 5 minute bullish IVG. We did respect this unicorn up here. We did have another unicorn up here. We're just gonna let it play out. We'll see what happens. I'll show the payouts right here after. So it took me from February all the way to January of this year to learn ICT. And in January, I was like, all right, I think I'm confident. I'm gonna buy my first account. I remember December, I was reading a trading psychology book, and I was ready. It was Christmas time. I was fucking ready to buy that account. I even have a journal here that I documenting. I'm buying my first ever account. I feel super excited, super happy. I said on Top Step, I set a $300 lockout, daily lockout, and it took me around from January 5 all the way to January 20. It took me about 15 days to pass that account. It was my first ever account. I didn't know what I was doing. I still didn't. There was still a lot of things I didn't understand. A lot of concepts. I was like I don't even know if this is a valid FVG, like liquidity sweeps. Just a lot of shit that I wasn't really getting. But the conclusion here is that, bro, the strategy is the least important part of trading, bro. And it's and you guys, without generalizing, but I feel like the general market only cares about the strategy. Like, what do you find? What do you look for in the charts? What do you People trade unicorn, people trade support and resistance, trend lines. Bro, there's a fucking chicken. I always talk about this chicken, but there's a fucking chicken on my reels that's profitable, bro. There's a fucking chicken making payouts, dog. What does that tell me? That the strategy doesn't fucking matter, bro. It's all risk management and trading psychology. That's all it is in trading. Being able to not blow your account in a shitty trading day, in a choppy day, and not blowing your account goes a long way. Lasting in your accounts goes a long way. So right now I'm heavily de-risked. I'm not too interested in this December price action. I'm not too enticed here on stream to go fucking crazy, go heavy. I'm still stacking this conviction. I'm still forward testing this unicorn. I want good momentum for January. January, all right, we'll go heavier on the risk. We'll go in. But right now we're building conviction. What do you think about the fervor? The Fervor model by Justin Werlin is fucking beautiful, bro. That's what I started trading. I feel like Justin Werlin is a very advanced trader, and I'm most definitely not there yet. Um, but the Justin Werlin is what I started is what got me to actually learn price action. The forever model was my breaking point to learning price action, to understanding price movement. I've never had an XFA longer than a week. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like we need to last. Like if you blow an account, let it be for consecutive losses. You reevaluate, you reassess. All right, my funded account it lasted 3 weeks, right? I blew it, whatever. But it was an accumulation of losses. Yeah, I had some bad luck. Yeah, I had some mismanagement, but that's all me, right? But it gives me a lesson. Kind of chopping right now. The macro is over. We are having a bit of a retracement. We haven't been in drawdown, however. We're still holding. Might adjust my stop loss once we sweep this low to this high right here so I could cut some risk off. Yeah, this is the $90 one. No activation. The psychology part, that's where we struggle the most, bro. It's not the strategy, it's not nothing. The psychology part is where we struggle the most. How many times have we gotten in here on the settings of Top Step and removed our lockout that we put? So we're waiting for that sweep of that short-term low in order for us to adjust our stop loss. I'm gonna put it just in this high right here before moving to break even. Once we sweep that low to heavily, there we go. We swept it. We adjust our stop loss. So we're heavily de-risked on this trade. We are heavily de-risked on this trade, just risking 100 buckaroos. We're chilling. What were we talking about recently about the good unicorns is they go to our take profit, usually very little to no drawdown. So you should always be expecting that. You should always be hoping that so you can align with the good setups. But right now we're heavily de-risked and we just want to see price keep displacing to our sell side, to our take profit. How do parcels work? Do you put limit orders? Yes. With the opposite? Yes, sir. My take profit is all the way down here towards the Asia lows, which I'm hold. If they play out, maybe it's a little too hopeful. But I have nothing to lose. We're gonna hold this trade. We're chilling. Big chilling. SMT with ES. I mean, there is bearish SMTs at the highs, and there's bullish SMTs at the lows. SMTs everywhere on both sides. We already assumed the risk of this trade. We've already heavily de-risked. I'm fine with taking a $100 loss on a fresh account. We're chilling. I accept this risk. I have no emotion attached to the risk. And this is all trading is. Sitting on your hand and watching candles print, not interacting with the trade unless your rules tell you to. Like I said, that's all I'm trying to enforce here. That's all I'm trying to promote here. I have not made it in trading, but I do know what it takes to make it is having discipline, is thinking and being like a profitable trader. No revenge trading, no listening to your emotions, no none of that shit. I mean, we're more than 50% here. I think I'm gonna move to break even here. I definitely don't want to see price come back and take us out. Mm, yeah, we're already deep, deep within the range. I do not want to see another retracement back into my entry zone. So I'm moving to break even. If we get stopped, we get stopped. And that's that. You don't have to move to break even, but I am. Because like I said, I want to see an efficient delivery towards that sell side liquidity. If we get tapped on break even, we get tapped, and that's the end of it. Like I said, I don't care about my P&L. All I care about is having good habits, good discipline. I'm excited for January. I'm excited for the new year. I'm still building and stacking that conviction. I'm still forward testing this strategy. We get taken out, we get taken out. And that's the end of it. And we'll do the giveaway. When I blew last funded, oh, we're watching. We're watching. I'll read chat right now. Hold up. Let's observe it. We're already heavily de-risked on this trade. We are trending towards the sell side. Let's see what happens. It's a risk-free trade, so I'm chilling. Big chilling. I'm happy that I'm not gonna lose in this trade, and there's a possibility I can win. I'll take those odds. But in order for that to work, you have to accept that you might get stop break even. If you're mentoring someone for 30 days, what's the first thing you'd fix? That's a good question, bro. The first thing I would probably enforce is having a daily lockout. Is the first thing I would probably enforce. Because sometimes you need protection from yourself. If you're at that stage where you don't trust yourself,
Order filled.
And right there we get stopped out. Break even. Alright, alright. What were we talking about? Alright, I was gonna show you the payouts. Before I do, let's be careful here. I do not want to show you how much I've given back to the markets, but this is just on this Top Step X new dashboard, right? I got some more payouts on the previous dashboard, but this is what I've gotten. I think in June, July is when the new dashboard came into play. But these are the payouts I've gotten this year. So it's around 10, 15, just about. I don't even want to tell you how much I've given back to the charts. I'm definitely not a profitable trader. I've never claimed to be, like I said. But those payouts are enough for me to give me conviction that this shit works. I'm still in shorts, good shit. If y'all held the shorts, good shit. It's displacing nicely. Came to take out the break even, yeah. It's all good. Like I said, in unicorns, we want to see an efficient delivery. In the end, we're not overly attached to the daily P&L, right? Like I said, enforce good habits, good mental. How do you prepare mentally before the market opens? I mean, like I said, right here in front of my face, I have the funded certificate and I have a manuscript that I read constantly. And it gives me this reminder of looking at the bigger picture, detaching from the daily, right? Like, oh, you got break even, like, it's okay, bro. Like, don't feel bad. Like, bro, I'm chilling. I don't feel bad. Like, I feel nothing. I feel absolutely nothing. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of the like what helped me here was streaming and recording myself, watching tape. But I'm definitely feel like I'm at the point where I'm not my ego is not attached to the P&L. I don't give a shit about my P&L. I'm more attached to projecting and showing good habits, showing good discipline is what I'm more inclined in, where I get my dopamine, where I what did you tell yourself the first time you had a real losing streak? Shit, bro. I mean, we all have losing streaks, right? It's part of the trading. But when I had my payout drought, which I'm in the payout drought right now, the last payout I got, let's see here. The last payout I got was in August. August 21st was the last payout I got. August 21st, September, October, November, December. So I'm in a like 3 month drought right now. 3 month payout drought, and bro, I got close to God. I cut a lot of bad habits off. I went harder on the streaming and recording side of this. I mean, you just get tired of yourself, right? You get tired of blowing accounts. You get tired of your bullshit. And if you're still doing that, you're not tired enough. Now I'm break even. All right, good shit. It's getting close to that TP. This price action has jokes, man. It's all good. Like I said, all this is just conviction, bro. That the unicorn works. And right there, that's full TP. Just about by a tick. I would absolutely get out there. Or at least partial there. And I would target the Asia lows. But that's TP, boys. If y'all held, good shit. If y'all got stopped on break even, good shit. Big chillin', like I said, enforcing good habits, aligning. We had this massive movement up, we had this massive movement down. All we're trying to do is take a small range trade here. 60 points. That's all you need. That's all you need. I'm not gonna stick around for the last macro, TBH. I'm fucking done. Let's do the giveaway. Who wants the giveaway? If you want to join the giveaway, all you have to do is comment on the stream and you have to be subscribed. But we're about to do the giveaway, alright? Let me set everything up. If you want to join the giveaway, now is your last chance to comment on the stream. You have to be subscribed. Everyone is going to be profitable. It's just their mind that's keeping them. Not gonna lie. That's the hardest part, bro. Are you willing to look in the mirror? Are you willing to look within? Are you willing to cut those bad habits? Sacrifice those bad habits? How bad do you want this? Last chance to enter, boys. I'm about to close it. Last chance to enter. If you want to comment, now is the time. If you want to subscribe, now is the time, not later. I'm about to close it. We're about to close the trade. Give me a second, boys. Give me a second. I'm not trying to blue ball you, but comment up. Comment it up. Hold up. Alright, we're back, boys. Ready? Subscribe, comment, last chance to join the giveaway. Let's fucking do this shit, boys. Let's do this shit, boys. We're going to spin the wheel again. Woo, I got tired. We are going to spin the wheel. $75 total participants. If you already won the giveaway, we're gonna respin the wheel, alright? There can't be repeat winners, that's one. If you don't claim your prize within like the next 15 minutes, we're gonna respin, alright? We're just going to do one spin today and we're gonna do another giveaway tomorrow. So if you don't win today, you have another chance to win tomorrow, alright? Alright. We're gonna spin the wheel. Are y'all ready or not? Oh, I always get fucking nervous, bro. I get fucking nervous, dog. I don't even want to click it. Like, oh my god. Alright. Alright, I'm just gonna click it. Ready? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna fucking spin the wheel, dog. We're gonna spin the wheel, dog. 79 participants. Let's go. Oh my god. God damn, bro. Fuck. Sorry. I get nervous, Doug. I get nervous. Give me a line to frame. I don't want to click it. I don't want to click it, Doug. All right, let's click it. If you don't win today, there's a chance to win tomorrow. All right, let's go. Come on. You see your name. And the winner is Mohammad Reza. Let's go, brother. I think I saw you in the chat here. I saw you in the chat. Please DM me. He not here. Rigged. He's right there. Please, brother, DM me on Instagram. DM me on Insta. Rigged. VAR. DM me on Insta. Spin it again. He ain't DM. We're doing another giveaway tomorrow, alright? We might do another giveaway next week. We're doing giveaways every stream, dog. We're fucking Santa Claus right now. We've already had like 5 winners. This shit rigged as fuck. Nah. No way. No way, brothers. He won a free Apex account up to 300k in funding. No vino Disney. DM me, brother. On Insta, I'm waiting for your DM. If not, we're gonna respin the wheel. I did see you reply on YouTube, but please DM me on Instagram. Wait, like an eval, no straight funded? Nah, it's an eval. We're waiting for this brother to DM. If he doesn't DM, we're gonna respin the wheel. Claim your prize, brother. I need you to DM. He did reply here. He is replying here on YouTube, but he still doesn't DM. DM, bro. DM me, bro. I don't want to respin the wheel. I see you. DM, please. Give it to my boy Jose. He needs to pay for medication bills. No begging in the chat, please. Alright, so he was here. T. I'm gonna count that he's actually gonna DM me. We're doing another giveaway tomorrow. If he doesn't DM, we'll do 2 spins tomorrow. Join up tomorrow. We're going to do another giveaway tomorrow to end the week, alright? I fucking love y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Comment on the reel today. Take care, brothers. GG's.